What are we talking about today? What are we talking about today?
I pokes I had jokes.
I don't, yeah.
Welcome back to episode 204 of I Folks and Head Jokes. It's your boy, Mr. Alex, and your boy, Mr. Kula, on the other end, laughing his ass off because he fucked up the
Yeah.
intro while I was in the middle of it. You know, just
You know what it
completely threw
was?
me off. But, you know, it is what it is. Shit happens.
My screen wasn't even looking at you, so that's the thing that threw me off. I didn't know when you were ready, so I couldn't see.
Oh, you didn't see the visual cue. Got
Yeah,
it.
I couldn't see your face and say, "Oh yeah, no, he's gonna jump right into
he's
that."
about to go. Yeah, all right. Fair enough. We got a few things to talk about this week. A couple major news coming off of from New Japan's section of stuff. WWE also has some news that came out this week. And then we're gonna talk about some Impact stuff and AEW as well. So what do we want to start off with first, sir?
What do you want? You want to start
We
with?
could do WWE. We could start with WWE because I feel like they have some of the least amount of news in terms of what's going on. I know for the most part, you were talking to me about Adam Pearce getting a shot at the title at Royal Rumble. Whose title is he getting a shot at? Roman Reigns?
Yes.
Mm.
And it's crazy because this is just a time where
they ran out of old people to bring back. Is that what it is?
a little bit of that, and the interwebs is pretty much going a little stir crazy just based on that hating it and loving it and not knowing what to feel, so they just blending in.
The funny thing is, I've seen people say that the way it's being built up is actually really good, though.
That's the thing. It's being built up very well.
Yeah.
It's being built up better than his last couple of certain fights, but certain things, certain matches.
Who, Romans?
But yeah. But
I mean,
honestly,
continue.
Honestly, Roman and Uso, they're doing they're doing their thing, honestly.
That was a great storyline. Yeah, that was a great storyline.
I am not mad at it. It's still going. Adam Pearce is in the middle of that, and he's the authority figure. So that's how he leaked into. He's a producer, so that's how he leaked into the storyline. Producer who knows the ropes pretty much. So I like it. I like the fact that they're not. I haven't been watching faithfully, so I haven't really been listening to see if they've been talking about the NWA championship, because he's held that for a couple of times. But I do see in the WWE Twitter that they actually show those pictures with the NWA title.
Okay, so that's good. They do that at least.
Yes, the fact that they do that is okay. It's a little it's some respect there.
It's the NWA World's title, World Championship.
Exactly.
You kind of have to even if you're not really, name dropping, you could at least show the title and people will know, all right, you're at least giving it that much respect at the end of the day.
Exactly, because people really everyone clamors on to Ric Flair's 16 title wins, but it wasn't all WWE. It was 10 of those. 10.
Yeah.
It was 10 of the NWA championships.
And a couple of WCW championships. Exactly, yeah. And it was all WCW, right? Mostly.
Mostly, I think once.
Yeah. I don't think he ever got WWE or WWF. Did he?
I think, well, not WWE, but heavyweight championship. Back when, I think he got that.
The WCW one, yeah,
No. Back in, that was WWE. WWF. I would think that was probably if he had it, the only opportunity I would think that he had to get it would be in the 90, 93, 94 when he came back. But I don't think I don't remember that. I don't think he did. But like you said, maybe he did. Maybe that's all just WCW. But I'm thinking just one, at least one.
It's possible.
It is.
in an alternate dimension that he did get one.
Or
The
many,
WWE, or all of them, exactly. In,
all,
in
yeah.
another parallel fucking universe, he's 16-time WWE champion. So, yeah, I mean
Look,
it's pretty cool.
look who Vince, like fucks with. Not just Hogan, but Flair Hogan. Like that's an era.
Yeah,
That's an era. Like he fucks
true.
with the greats of certain eras.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's a smart thing to do. But
Yes.
it is what it is. Other news: apparently, WWE champion Drew McIntyre has tested positive for COVID-19.
Yes, we have.
He's 2-time champ.
Still champ.
I think he got his diagnosis on Monday Night Raw. Not on Monday Night Raw, but the night after Monday
I
Night.
was about to say,
Well, like I don't think they're gonna be like, oh, you tested positive for COVID as part of a fucking storyline or anything like that. But I mean, he's supposed to be going up against Drew Goldberg. Here we go again. Bill Goldberg. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. I mean, you got somebody. I mean, you could get COVID from breathing in the air outside. Who the hell knows what's going on? He might have touched something. Somebody might have walked by and crop dusted him with COVID. Like who? You don't know. You don't know how you get it. You could have been in. I mean, because they're in Florida too. So like, let's say he went in to go get something to eat real quick, just like to eat and leave, and then the AC was just in the perfect spot, and then it just like somebody coughed or was just regularly breathing. You don't know these days.
Okay, let's not get too science.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like you just don't know how you get it sometimes, especially if you're like asymptomatic. I don't know if he was even showing some symptoms. So
like when I got it, I was just like, okay, it happened. I couldn't pinpoint anything. Everywhere that I've been around, that people, they all got tested, and it was only me.
But your symptoms were minimal, though.
Minimal. I was sick. Like
it felt like a regular cold on your end.
Yeah, it felt like regular cold symptoms. It didn't get like I didn't have the worst part of it.
Got it.
Like you see, we didn't even take a break.
No, we didn't. Yeah.
Like we didn't even take a break, and it was the week we didn't have to take a break. Well, we didn't have to take any. We didn't have to take a break.
No, I know. Either way, but like yeah,
it was the end of the month, and that was when.
And that's the thing; it could go from us to WWE champion, like out of nowhere, like, and you have like soccer stars still getting sick, like fucking basketball players, NFL players getting COVID. So like, just be mindful, people. Be mindful. Just hopefully, if you do contract it, hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Hopefully it's minimal symptoms or asymptomatics, but just. Wear that fucking mask, people. Take care of yourself. Like hand sanitizer.
Once you feel it, once you think you feel it, once something is different.
Yeah. It could be a regular cold. It could be a regular cold. For all you know, you just go get tested regardless. If you sneeze, if you're sneezing more than usual, go get tested. You might have not dusted for a while, or you might have gotten something. Or you might have caught it, but you just never know. If you have a mild cough, like when I came back from my vacation, late last year, like I had sniffles. I had I was like, oh, let me go get tested. Came out negative, and this is the PCR exam that takes like 1 to 4 days to actually get your results back, not the rapid test, because I don't trust the rapid test. But
you don't?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you got the rapid test, and then you got the
no. I mean, the thing is, even if you get the rapid test, they keep that sample and send it for the regular PCR exam, and then they give you the results anyway. So if you get the rapid test, you're supposed to get a later confirmed result saying negative or whatever came out on. So you could get. I've gotten to the point where I've been exposed to somebody that actually tested positive after a negative rapid test. So 3 days later, that person got a positive test result via email from the exact same exam. So they still take that exact same sample, but send it out. So that's why I'm on quarantine now. I can't go to work. I can't really leave my house like that. So it's
Jealous.
annoying.
Jealous.
I mean, everybody's saying that
jealous.
too, but after a while, you do start going stir crazy. Remember how we were getting during the fucking actual quarantine? Well, I was, but I was.
Good. I was in the house like, ooh, let me
I'll
move
say
this.
this much.
That's the only thing. I was just moving shit.
I'll say this much. I was able so far to watch Dark on Netflix. Amazing show. I highly recommend it if you're into sci-fi stuff, and if you don't mind reading subtitles.
Let me see what the old school apparently.
Oh, I thought you had the PS5 remote real quick. I was gonna be like, oh sure, you got one.
No.
But anyway, yeah.
Back.
But yeah, no, it's a really good show. So I was able to watch that and Cobra Kai. Like I watched everything in like 3 days. Dark, yeah. It's good. If you're into sci-fi shit, I highly recommend watching it. Anyways,
I really just sat there and typed it in DAC and waited.
Dumbass. Moral of the story is take care of yourself. You're still you never know if you can get it or if you don't. You might not know if you have it sometimes. So like just go get tested once a month at least. Like just try it out. So
you'll never know if you don't get it, but everybody else might be able to find out before.
Exactly.
You don't want that shit.
Exactly.
That's not the way you want it.
But yeah, that's the WWE news we have. What else do we have on tap? You can get into the Impact stuff we were talking about if you want.
Ooh. So Impact Genesis pay-per-view was actually, it was just
I don't know what that was.
It was a tournament.
Oh, it was.
The Genesis pay-per-view was just a tournament. It was the Super X Cup tournament for the X Division title, apparently. I think, actually, no, not for the title, for the number 1 contender spot. So we had Ace Austin defeating Suicide. You remember who Suicide is, right? From Impact?
Yes.
The guy in the bodysuit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure.
I know.
All right.
I pulled it. I just pulled it up. So I'm right there with you. I'm looking right at the picture, so I remember who they are actually.
Fuck you. After that was Blake Christian defeating Casey Navarro, our guy. And remember, Blake Christian is actually running around here. He was in the Super J tournament.
He was. That's right. Correct. So that's 2 tournaments within. What, 2-3 months time span? So that's good. I'd say 2 months because you never know when they actually recorded it. So.
There you go. You go. Because I was just like, that was the 17th or the 18th, and we're not there yet. That's still 1 month. But technicalities, either way. Mm-hmm. After that, we had Cousin Jake defeating Daivari.
Is that like Daivari? Why Daivari looks so fucking brolic for?
He's jacked as a motherfucker. Yo.
Boy.
Remember his, I think his brother, or I don't know who, relative.
Which Daivari is this one? Is this Arya Daivari or just a regular other Daivari?
Yes, Arya Daivari. Yes, that's
this is Arya Daivari?
Yes, that's exactly who it is.
Yeah. Okay.
And wait, Arya Daivari was he was in Impact. I mean, not Impact. He was in 205, right?
I believe so. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember.
Okay, so no, not the same Daivari. That's not Arya Daivari. That's Sean Daivari, who was in WWE in the first couple of years of the 100s.
He's a Daivari.
Yes.
We'll just leave it at that. But he looks brolic as fuck. Yeah.
And he's jacked as fuck. I don't know how he lost that big, but Cousin Jake is not. Cousin Jake is like, he's like corn-fed, so. It don't matter how cut up you are against corn-fed.
Yeah.
Corn-fed will whoop your ass if he catch you. After that, we had Crazy Steve defeating Trey Lamar. Trey Lamar he's dope. He's dope. I've
seen stuff of his.
Yeah. He's getting better though. That's the thing I like.
He has gotten better.
And he's getting opportunities like this to be on Impact. I think he's been here for a couple of matches before, though, but I'm not sure. And Crazy Steve is just Crazy Steve. He's not.
I like that monkey puppet.
What fucking monkey puppet? What are you looking at?
The monkey puppet?
No, I'm not looking at the monkey puppet.
You'll see. If you go to Bleacher Report, you'll understand.
I'm not going to Bleacher Report. Not right now. After that, because I got to get through this card. After that, we had. And that was all the first round matches. After that, we had the semifinals. We had Ace Austin defeating Cousin Jake. After that, we had Blake Christian defeating Crazy Steve.
Who won? You said, defeating Cousin Jake. My bad. I didn't hear that part. Continue.
Yeah. Well,
Continue.
Cousin Jake and Crazy Steve both lost. Then after that, of course, we have Ace Austin, and then Blake Christian. We have that match. You can only imagine how fucking fast that match was. It wasn't.
They had a Jazz versus Jordan Grace match too.
Yes, they did. That match. Great fucking. It just shows how strong they are.
Jazz is bald. When did she go bald?
She was bald back in Double or Nothing.
Right. Continue.
Yeah. Was it Double or Nothing or whenever?
I don't remember. It was one of those. But yeah.
I think it was it was one of those same tournaments too, the Casino Battle Royale. But yeah, she's been bald for a minute. They're just amazing. That was an amazing match. I was expecting it to be great because of who was in it, but they did a lot just for like a quick exhibition match. That was really it was a great reminder.
Good.
And it was just great to see Jordan Grace being able to maneuver with her too.
That's good.
Yeah, so the Ace Austin match against Blake Christian. Oh my God.
Good match.
They're fast.
Fast, as in just zooming around the whole thing, choo, 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 choo.
Yeah. And it's not like they were zooming around. It's just like
the way they were stringing stuff together.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Gotcha. So certain things came out of nowhere, and then you just saw it happen, and there's they flew out the ring a couple of times, maybe 2 times.
So this is the equivalent of their Super J Cup, technically.
Not really, but yeah, you can compare it to that, but not really, because it's also it's like the mid-title tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the number one contender pretty much.
Got it.
Number one contender with the trophy. So yeah. After that, for the main event, we had Willie Mack defeating Moose. Ah man, I don't know how the hell
is quitting.
Huh?
Because it was an I Quit match.
I quit the match.
You didn't watch the match?
I did not watch.
Oh.
But it didn't say anything about any extravagant. Okay. Furious about the referee decision when he was done. Mac challenge was I Quit match, and Shannon was not regular, basic I Quit match, not I Quit wrestling.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why. I was just so who quit? Why did he quit?
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm I know exactly what the fuck he's thinking, and I don't know why he's thinking that way. I'm okay, no, it wasn't a career match. God damn it.
It's not a career match. You just leave. You could just leave the promotion too, but.
No, it's not. It's not that deep.
Got it.
It is only Impact too. So Impact coming up though. Impact is coming up. Anything else about Impact? No, there is not anything else about Impact.
Okay. I mean, I hope all this starts tying into obviously AEW stuff, because you're having that partnership.
That is the last thing. Yeah, that's the last thing about Impact. Next week, not next week, but this coming Saturday, they have the pay-per-view Hard to Kill. That's when...
That sounds like a Steven Seagal movie, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think it is, to be actually 100% honest. I think that's an actual...
No, it most definitely is.
It is, right? Hold on, I'm checking it out.
I'm telling you, it really is.
Yeah, it is. I saw it fucking a month ago. I remember. That's why I was why does that come up?
Watching anything Steven Seagal?
Because Steven Seagal just goes, ha, ha. Just fucking...
What year was that? That was the 90s, but what year was that? That was good,
Damn,
Steven
I took it
Seagal.
down already.
It wasn't fat.
He has some decent ones, even though Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 38%. 90.
Everybody went back.
90s.
Everybody went back and graded that. 90 what?
90.
Oh, just 90.
90,
Well,
yeah.
that's why he
Damn.
was slim and
That's
fit.
31
He had
years
to show
ago.
off. God
That's
damn.
crazy.
That's
Anyways,
an old ass.
but yeah, continue with your Impact AEW next pay-per-view
Yes.
Saturday.
So Hard to Kill is this Saturday coming up as Impact pay-per-view. Of course, you find it wherever you find everything. They have their own app, Impact Plus, and also Fight. Fight carries everything. So
they do, and the network does too. Still,
yes. And the main event for Hard to Kill is supposed to be Kenny Omega, the Good Brothers versus Motor Machine Guns and
Rich Swann.
Champion. Yes, Richard Swann.
I'm gonna call him Swanathan. Anyways,
Richard Swanathan.
I don't know why I'll call him that, but it just felt right.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Richard Swanathan. Yeah, that's our thing for now. He's Richard Swanathan.
He's Richard.
I didn't turn on my other light.
That's why I was wondering why you were a little. It was darker in your area. I just noticed. I don't know.
I was looking too.
Some of these things.
I was trying to figure it out.
There we go. Now it looks a little clearer. There you go. Anyways, but yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, because you just it leads into AEW. What's going on with AEW recently?
AEW had the New Year Smash last week and is having New Year Smash Part 2 this week.
Not to be confused with New Year's Dash, people. Continue.
Or New Year's Evil, which I did not watch anything with that. That's NXT.
Nobody cares.
It's New Year's Evil, son. So Sting is just popping up and leaving and saving people and not doing anything and talking. And just
he's like 58. I don't know how old he is, but shouldn't be wrestling.
I think that sounds about right, but I like that he's there. I like that we just don't have a clear fucking plan of what he's doing because they're also trying to get Taz and Taz's group over. So Taz keep interrupting every fucking time he's around. So there's no clear path of what's happening with either one of these groups, honestly. And this is all still happening with AEW and it is AEW and Impact. So like it's a lot of open storylines, and it's just not enough time.
So the thing is, now that they have AEW and Impact like working together, like clearly, visibly, you have to find a way to work that through two promotions. So if they look at, I think the way they're trying to do it is the way they were used to it happening between Ring of Honor and New Japan. They were exposed to working through two. What do you mean?
They're not doing anything like that at all.
What do you mean? In terms of storyline?
Yeah, they're not doing anything like that at all.
Well, not yet. It's gonna start happening in the future, but I'm saying like in terms of the new factions and this and that and whatever, and them trying to put certain people trying to establish stories, it's gonna take some time. It's a new year. Gotta watch out for COVID.
It's still some stories from last year, from like the last
that are still
maybe
open.
The last
agreed
3 months. Yeah. I'll say 2 to 3 months. Yeah,
but that's okay though, because we shouldn't be rushing everything. Because then you turn into WWE, and then it's every 6 weeks a new story.
But it's not the rush. It's not the rush. It's the fact that the story, like they keep building storylines, and they're not like it. There's plot. There's a lot of plot holes. That's all it is. Like that's really the problem, which is not really a big problem because somebody that was an old roadblock can be a new roadblock today.
Exactly.
So it's the problem of what some people are having. Some people are having that problem, but it's really not the worst. Because we got Omega versus Phoenix again Wednesday. Oh my fucking God.
I'll take that any day.
Exactly. And people are on Twitter sitting there, okay, I changed my top 5. A lot of them because of fucking Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix is one of the most underrated fucking. I'll put him up. Yo, give me Ray Phoenix versus fucking Will Ospreay right now. Give me Ray Phoenix versus Kenny. Ray Phoenix versus anybody. Put Ray Phoenix in the ring with anybody. He's gonna make him look good, and vice versa, because the man works. He just does. Against his own brother Penta. Like, look at that match. Like,
how can you do that? Like I see. We know tag teams to not have a problem like that, to work with it. Like, tag teaming with your brother, but to beat the shit out of your brother, like, that's not what we're used to. I don't understand.
But that's the norm in Mexico. They probably first started off like I'm pretty sure in Mexico you learn to be a singles wrestler first before becoming a fucking tag team. Let's be honest with you. A lot of these people go in as tag team wrestlers, and when you take tag team wrestlers out of the fucking thing and put them into singles, a lot of them can't really hold their own, like, in terms of flow, because there is a certain flow to tag matches. But when it comes to, like, let's say for example, Jey Uso is a perfect example of that. He transitioned perfectly from once his brother got hurt to the single scene and looks amazing.
As soon as they started using him,
yeah. So Ray Phoenix, I'll put that dude up against anybody, and you're gonna have a banger of a match regardless. I'm not mad that I'm gonna get to see another Ray Phoenix and Kenny Omega match. Is this for the championship?
I believe that was for a contendership, because remember the tournament that they did back in October. Where they were supposed to fight, but he didn't get a chance to because of the concussion or something like that. Yeah. So that was like, if you win this match, then you'll get it, pretty much.
Got it.
I kind of wanted to see Kenny lose in a little cheaty way, but nah, it's good.
No, now that they're like kind of reestablishing a pseudo Bullet Club thing, he's gonna be a lot more cheatsy doodly. Watch, he's gonna be a lot more conniving. He's gonna be a lot more cleaner, pretty much.
I think he'll be conniving. I don't think he'll really win on a cheating, but I think he'll get it done to get it done. So
yeah, fair enough.
All right, well, let's talk about last week. Last week we had Darby Allin versus Cage. Yeah, that was pretty much just a weigh-in for this coming week. They're having a match for the title.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what that is. That's interesting. We have Wardlow versus Hager that happened.
I heard that was a good match.
Oh my God.
I heard that was a great fucking match.
Two big dudes. And Wardlow is agile. He's fast.
They both are. They're both like fucking.
It's a different style, though. It's a different style.
That one I need to watch. I heard really good things about that match.
Yeah, I don't even know how to even explain it. It's a different style. It's just a different style. Like, they have two different styles of being fast.
Yeah. Like, because one is fast as a wrestler. He's more agile. He's more this and that. Like. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for all of the excitement. Moxley came out and talked some shit, but whatever. Like I said, Sting came out and saved Darby.
Well, yeah, he's gonna need saving after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, Cage, like. Don't get me wrong.
No, it wasn't even Cage. It was whatchamacallit. Well, yeah. It was Cage. It was all of Taz's goons. It's Cage. It's Hobbs. Hobbs is a big motherfucker. He's big.
They just sit on him and that's it.
It's just solid. He's big and solid. Brian is big and cut up. Why is Brian cut up? You're not supposed to be that big and cut up. It's ridiculous.
Man, if he ain't taking steroids, that's insane. If he isn't taking steroids, and I don't think he might be. Like I mean, and if he is, still insane. Whatever. Personally speaking, for me, like I always said, put steroids back in baseball. So that's just me. I want to see 80 home runs this season.
Back into everything. Well, you see,
no. Just baseball. Just baseball. Cause I want to see home runs.
Well, yeah, that too, but no, it gotta. You have to like
No.
You see how he's doing the powerlifting thing, right? They
Yeah, put
legalize it
what
for
you want
it's like
steroids into
it's
him?
a division. No,
You
not
want a
at all.
steroids
No.
division?
Yes, it's steroid. Yes, that's it.
Oh.
The all steroid wrestling division, the whole steroid wrestling company. It's gonna look like
That's a good
Slam
premise.
Ball.
That's a good premise for a movie. We should start writing that. Anyways,
That's like Pain and Gain.
yeah. Any other news before we move on to New Japan's New Year Dash?
Oh, let me just go through like three quick things for AEW for this coming week. New Year Smash 2. We have Chuck Taylor versus Miro. We have Pac versus Eddie Kingston, and a New Year's resolution for the Inner Circle.
Should be a good match. Eddie Kingston and Pac.
I think that might be the main event.
That should be a good match. Like that's. I can't go to work and do shit this week, so I might as well just watch it. So yeah. And then we have the Omega and this dude and Phoenix.
Saturday.
That's on Saturday?
No, the Omega and Phoenix was last week.
I have to go back and watch it then. I thought that was this week. Damn. Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's cool.
So that's everything, right? We ain't got nothing else to talk about. New Year's Dash.
Yeah, we're just gonna run through New Year's Dash for the most part. I always forget that New Year's Dash is just a bunch of tag team wrestling. So
I don't know why I was just doing that at all.
Yeah. So for the first match, we had Yuji Nagata defeating Gabriel Kidd. Pretty good match. It was
What's
just an 8-minute match.
On, Gabe?
Nagata, as the Gaijin, as they would say, which is the the
alien, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. You gonna take L's eventually. Then after that we had Minoru Suzuki and Dookie versus. You see how that rhymes? Minoru Suzuki and Dookie.
why
versus
Dookie?
Tiger? I don't know. Versus Tiger Mask and Yua Yumura. Why is your name Dookie, bro? Pick another name. I love watching.
Certain things is just universal. Like
I know
nicknames for shit is universal.
Yeah. Like literally universal. You could go to another fucking planet. They'll be like, Dookie, you're shit.
Yeah.
But I love watching Minoru Suzuki because it's just so funny when he's so evil, just taking hits, and he comes back and he was whooping on Yua Yumura's ass like for a while, and he would just take it. Yeah, like Yua Yumura, he did good. He had a good match, and then it's just motherfucker's the Joker, bro. Like it's that simple. He's a Joker. If there's anybody that's a Joker of wrestling, like it's Minoru Suzuki. Like he's like the scariest underboss or fucking boss in wrestling.
And
like,
he just flips at like it's crazy.
I would have loved, like, in an alternate universe, seeing Suzuki versus the Undertaker.
Prime.
Fuck. In their prime. Exactly.
Both of them
exactly.
in their prime. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say their prime. Both of them around 45, because he's only 50. He's only 50 or 51, Minoru Suzuki. So I would say even 3 years ago in an alternate universe, I'd let him go. I'd let him go for it. That'd be awesome.
Now
All right, 45 then. 45.
Yeah,
Taker
was not looking
45 then. 45.
He was not looking good at the
45. 45 the first time when he came out with a close shave haircut. That was like his last real good prime actual match.
Was that CM Punk?
Yeah.
Because he has not looked good at WrestleMania since CM Punk.
Yeah. So all right, fine. CM, like that era, Suzuki versus fuck you. Moving on to the next match.
Not me, it's Undertaker.
I know. Moving on to the next match, we have another tag team match. We had the Empire, Jeff Cobb, Great O'Khan, and Will Ospreay defeating Yota Tsuji, Satoshi Kojima, and Hiroyoshi Tenzan. I think they almost killed Hiroyoshi Tenzan.
Ooh. No. They have a whole name for this group.
Do they?
Oh, no, they have a name for two of them. Tenzan and Kojima.
I forgot their name, but yeah, they're a tag team. Huh?
Tenkozy.
I don't know. But
that's how it's spelled. But
yeah, they almost killed Hiroyoshi Tenzan.
Really? What did I miss?
I don't know. I just know he took him a while. He got carted out. Because while I was watching the match, I finished watching the match, and then I looked up, and the match was done because I was looking at something on my phone real quick, and I was like, "Oh, what happened?" But then they started beating him up, and I think they kind of might have gone a little bit over with Hiroyoshi Tenzan. Like he's an older dude, leave him alone. Chill
I
out,
would say
Osprey.
kayfabe. It's all a story,
So
but
I just want to know, Great
yeah,
Khan, what's the deal? Sometimes he has those puffer pants, right? I'm gonna keep picking on Great Khan until he makes sense. Sometimes he had that puffer pants where he wrestles in, and this time he had like just the trunks and knee pads. What's the difference?
Listen, Moxley didn't get his shit together immediately either.
It's true. After that,
it's true.
No, it's true.
It's true.
It's true. You're right. So after that, we had Bullet Club, El Fantasma, Taiji Ishimori, and God versus Yoshinobu Kanemaru, El Desperado, Zack Sabre Jr., and Taichi. And El Fantasma ended up pinning Yoshinobu Kanemaru, which gives him automatically a title shot, or puts him first in line along with Taiji Ishimori for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championships tag team. So should be interesting. And that would be a good pairing. Taiji Ishimori and El Fantasma. Like that's gonna be hard to beat this year. Fifth match we had.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, it is. Fifth match we had Yoshihashi, Tomohiro Ishii, Hiroki Goto, Toru Yano, and Kazuchika Okada, pretty much chaos, versus Bullet Club, Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi, Bad Luck Fale, Evil, and Jay White. Tomohiro Ishii got a vertical drop brainbuster win on Jay White, which actually surprises me that happened. Yeah. You didn't see that? You didn't see that?
No.
So hold your thought, because we'll get into that right after.
I wanted to rewind, but I didn't want to rewind.
After I'm done, we'll get back to that. And then after that, we had L.I.J. Bushi, well, pretty much all of Los Ingobernables de Japón. Bushi, Hiromu Takahashi, Tetsuya Naito, Shingo Takagi, and Sanada defeating Master Wato, Sho, Rocky Romero, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Kota Ibushi. Bushi got the pin on Master Wato. So I think at the end of this match, Shingo Takagi called out Tanahashi for the Never Openweight Championship. Like, yo, come fight me, bitch. Pretty much. And Sanada. Wait,
Shingo called out who?
Hiroshi Tanahashi. Like, you're my next challenger. Shingo don't fuck around. He gonna be like, yo, you're fighting me. It's not the other way around. I'm picking my opponents.
I get that, and I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. That's what the champ should do. Like, it's your turn, bitch. So,
like, that's honestly what the Fiend should do when he has the title. He should go after whoever.
Just go after people, exactly.
Yeah. I like that, because I was not even expecting to hear that when you said that. I was expecting you to, like, what title does fucking Tanahashi have? That's what I was not expecting to hear it.
Yep. It was the other way around. And then obviously we have Kota Ibushi going up against Sanada sometime in the near future, because Sanada called him out after after Wrestle Kingdom 15. He was like, yo, I want your belt, bitch. Plus, they were the last two at the G1 finals, so kind of makes sense that they would go head-to-head relatively soon. And I know Hiromu, I think, was facing off with Sho at the end of it, saying like, all right, you want a fucking chance at my belt? Here, come get it too. So everybody was kind of like, yo, come through, motherfucker, type shit. So that's pretty cool.
Like, this is what's so great about all of the fucking tournaments that have happened and everything, like Wrestle Kingdom. Just
because it sets up a lot.
Yeah,
it's easy.
It's so many different things that they can do. They solidified so much different people this year, so many different storylines. Like, even Sho, like, not of all people, but
that motherfucker's come up for sure.
Yeah, as a singles wrestler, because last year they were both in the tournament as singles wrestlers.
Yeah,
I believe they were both in the tournament, and now this year one couldn't make it, the other one's still there. Like, Sho's still showing out. Like,
no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. After I
Pun
said it,
intended. Yeah, that's true.
but like they've solidified a lot in a very fucked up year.
Yep.
How? Well,
All right.
not even how, but I guess kind of easy once you have a small group of people that you can work with.
True. Exactly. So real quick, since we're running out of time, and that was pretty much the end of the New Year's Dash.
Jay White, Jay
Moving
White
back to
moves.
Jay White. So normally, had Jay White not gotten pinned by Tomohito, or by anybody for that matter, I wouldn't have put that much credence into him actually leaving New Japan. The fact that he actually took the L.
Yeah, he didn't
Personally,
just lose.
no, he took the
He got
L.
pinned.
Yeah, exactly. So, like
that's
literally
wild.
took the L. So, my thing is, he's been with New Japan for 8 years. 2018, when AEW was trying to contact him about, possibly coming over, he was like, I signed a 7-year contract. Supposedly, nobody knows if that's necessarily true. Maybe it was a 3-year contract with a, option to extend. Shit happens. Should he leave New Japan? Personally, no, absolutely not. I don't think he should. I think this year, I think you give him somewhat of a similar journey, like Kenny, to try to get his title, but in pissed off way. Like, take your time off, resign, because his contract is up at the end of the month. So resign and make this year your year for the hunt to get your shit, to get to this time when you get to Wrestle Kingdom, you're gonna fuck everything up. Because when you watch that, if you watch that match again with Kota Ibushi, Jay White did not put a wrong foot anywhere, did not make a wrong punch. Everything, literally, he had the most perfect performance in that Wrestle Kingdom match against Kota Ibushi. Perfect performance.
Don't see how he lost that match.
And that's what I'm saying. In any other world, he would be double champ. But going against Kota Ibushi, that also wrestled a perfect match for the most part. It's just like, who was better? Kota was. So it's like you had two people.
I don't feel like that. I just feel like he just pinned him.
That's the other thing. So it's like he couldn't wrestle a more perfect match. So it's like, I understand the frustration. I watched the whole 9-minute video, and I was just like, one, go to Hollywood, bro. No. One, go to Hollywood. Yeah. That shit was phenomenal. That shit was Ric Flair levels of fucking phenomenal. Like, Chris Jericho levels, The Rock levels of, promo. That delivery, it also had a lot, of real shit in it, obviously. Because when he was like, you're not talking to Jay White, you're talking to Jamie. I was just like, oh, okay. He's actually, I was like, he name dropped himself. I was just like, oh, okay. You're actually, I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously, actually pissed, but
it's a pipe bomb. That's a pipe bomb before it's a pipe bomb.
It kind of is, yeah. It kind of is. But at the same time, I think he should resign. I think he should resign. Have that year where he just goes on a fucking rampage trying to get the titles.
So just telling me that he should sign for 1 year.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I would say 2 years. I would say a 2-year because make this whole year about Jay White. Honestly, trying to get that shit back once she gets to Wrestle Kingdom again. He should fucking steamroll the G1. I want him to steamroll the G1. I want him to steamroll the fucking New Japan Cup. I would love to see that. Just book him to fucking destroy everybody. Maybe take 1 or 2 losses along the whole way. But this is the
I can't see that happening differently than Omega. I can't see it happening any different than it already happened with Omega, honestly. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, as you pitch it to me right now.
Two different deliveries, because Omega, although he was part of Bullet Club, he wasn't the supreme asshole that Jay White is. Let's be honest. It's not the same type of person. So this is a full heel going on a fucking tear. The whole year, just fucking everybody up. That's how I would book everything. Obviously, you take L's here and there, 1 or 2. I would give him no more than 5 losses the whole year. Legit. no more than 5 losses. He wins the New Japan Cup. He wins the fucking G1. Goes on to beat whoever challenges him for the right to the contract. Goes on and whoops ass on both nights of Wrestle Kingdom, and then his new era begins. And that's his last year with the company. Because the thing is, you have one of the hottest wrestlers, possibly the hottest wrestler on the planet right now. Despite Kota Ibushi being the double champ, this dude's only 28. He's just entering his prime years. And on top of that, I agree with what Dave
30?
Meltzer...
Keep him till he's
30, 31, yeah. I agree with Dave Meltzer when he says this is probably the most complete wrestler we've ever seen. Mind you, this is in the last 3.5, 4 years, this motherfucker's has developed in such a way from wearing those kiwi colored pants, like shorties, all the way up to
the white and green.
Yeah, it's the fucking metamorphosis he's gone through as a wrestler has been ridiculous.
It's wild.
It's insane.
It's wild.
And you have somebody who could deliver promos like that, who can wrestle.
They didn't even give him a mic when we went to go see him.
Exactly.
He didn't get to say anything. He
Nothing.
opened the show.
Yeah, exactly. So going to opening the show at a Ring of Honor event in the Hammerstein Ballroom, all the way to the Tokyo Dome, in the longest Tokyo Dome match ever. Match at the Tokyo Dome for New Japan, 48 minutes, 48 minutes, yeah, 48 something. Keep him. You need to throw money at this man and guarantee that he's going to be double champ or whatever, because he was already champ. Let's not forget, but he was a placeholder champ for a month. That wasn't enough. That's not what he
They fucked up. They gave him a taste. They gave him a taste, and they said, it was too much of a tease. The tease that they gave Sonata, they cannot give him.
You ever seen that fucking GIF or video of a dog about to be given a cookie or a treat, and then all of a sudden, right when they're about to eat it, they switch it out with a piece of broccoli, and the dog just looks at them after eating the broccoli, he just looks at them that's exactly what they did to Jay White. I'm not gonna lie, and it's fucking annoying. So,
well, at least he got to taste it.
I just feel
Sonata has not tasted gold yet.
No, but again, Sonata. Again, I'm just going to say it this way. He's Japanese. He's going to be there. He's not going to go anywhere for the next 3 or 4 years at least.
They don't treat America like we treat Japan.
What do you mean America? He's New Zealand. He's from New Zealand. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, as far as I was talking about Sonata as far as vacationing over here. He's not gonna. I don't they don't come over here.
Oh no, he's not coming over here. Sonata wouldn't come over here. No, absolutely not. Yeah, Kenta's probably don't do it. Don't do it. Probably he's just no, don't do it. But
if he does do it,
unless you come to AEW or some shit. But
but if he goes to WWE, he'll look worse than what he is now, and that's the case for everybody, pretty much.
Yeah. I just need Jay White to be re-signed. 2-year contract. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. And give him the reign he deserves, man. That dude carried most of 2020 on his fucking back. He carried 2020 for New Japan. Give him his fucking due. That's all I have to say. That's I'm pretty much done discussing that thing. Give him his due. Obviously, I have the.
He did. There's no argument.
No, there is none. So it's just, I know you have that one. No, I'm just saying I have the Switchblade shirt, so that's why I'm being a little fucking biased.
I know.
So,
happy holidays.
But I think that's all I got.
Me personally, I don't know. I'm torn in between. Whatever happens. Just be happy. Just be champ too. Or even break the mold. If he does go to WWE, break the mold, but become
okay.
The of
no.
I'm not. No. Hey,
Vince.
I'm not saying
it's Vince. It's Vince. Let's be real. Let's just stop right there. If he wants to make a name out of you, not you coming in with a name, that's first and foremost. So
100%.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
don't think
I think
that.
that's.
But yeah.
I think that's
So.
all we got, though. Honestly, we're actually over
Uh,
overtime. Now we're over overtime. I don't know how much is left on my camera. To be honest with you,
what? Well,
I
one
told you
last thing. Dalton Castle, he is
free
also a
agent.
free agent.
He is. I can see him in NXT.
I could.
That's all I'm
It's
gonna say
too
about
low.
it.
Yes, I could see him in NXT. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want Vince to have control over him. Vince would have a ball with him though. Vince would just treat him like gold dust though.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't
Um,
want any of these people going to WWE.
yeah.
I don't want anybody going to WWE at this point.
I don't either because they have a lot of people that they need to control. Like it's about to be April. You know what that means? They're
Draft.
about to let go of more people.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is
They
very
do
true.
this every year, every April. They're about to let some more people go. I think they just let some people go in like October or something like that. So it's bound to happen again. We just have to
Yep.
wait for it. Listen, but Dalton, I don't know. As whatever, whoever has the budget for the boys, because the boys are
Yeah, you can't
already
go anywhere without the fucking boys. So yeah.
the original boys, but the twins, the
Mm-hmm.
boys, they're in WWE, not NXT, but developmental. So like kinda.
Whack.
I
Then
know.
that's why he's going to NXT.
I know.
You
I
said it. That's why he's
know.
going to NXT. So
Oh, him and Dream would have a great match together.
I think so. And that'll be the weirdest tag team too.
That too. That promo would be the weirdest.
All right. We're done.
Most hilarious
We're
promo
moving
ever,
on.
but the weirdest.
That's
it.
That's all we
We're
got.
moving out.
Thanks so much for being here, for watching, listening. You can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes, myself at _ Mr. Alex 25 _ the guy on the other side at
NU_KEWLA.
Did you forget? On Facebook at facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes, Instagram at Pokes Chokes Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Transistor FM. We're on Threadless, Redbubble, and Teespring. Click the Linktree link in the description below, and just for the hub for everything Pokes and Head Chokes. And we'll catch you guys next week. Why do you have chopsticks? I'm even gonna ask. Why am I even asking? Thank you so much for watching again.
Because they come with food.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.